Good morning. How you doing? I'm pretty excited about this. We're going to put together transportation. Well, we'll see how far we get. We'll see how far we get, but let's make sure that everything is working as expected. Yep, that's working. Okay. Okay, so we are going to be aiming over time. I don't know how many streams it will take, or how much time it will take, but we are going to be going to this planet. No, maybe. Well, realistically, we probably have to go to this one, although I don't want to. The reason for not wanting to go to this one, well, I guess we can, it's fine, but this is where we want to launch a Dyson Sphere from. And I want this place here to be the smelting planet of this, our first sort of smelting outpost. This is going to be launching the Dyson Sphere Program, and this is probably going to end up being a long-term research planet. But anyway, so we'll have to make our way here because we need both silicon and titanium. But we also need some other things to make all of that happen. So essentially what we'll have to do is that we need this interstellar logistics system, right? For that, we need this high-strength titanium alloy. And then we can enqueue this. And then we'll have to see what else we need here. So this is all fine. I mean, this will be good. That's fine. So we'll see as we go along, but I think that we need like 120, 200 of these structure matrix for us to really get going with this. And it basically means that we need to put together a little bit of the production line for this, although we're not going to make it in a very like crazy scaled sort of way. I don't think we need this. Should be okay, don't need the miniature particle collider. I think it's just that. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. So if you look at what it takes, the diamonds are pretty easy. This is a little bit harder because it needs titanium and organic crystals, right? And the organic crystals, if we look at it, there's a couple of recipes for it, right? You can sort of use water, some leaves, and whatever that other thing is. Wood. Whatever that other thing is. Oh, the other thing... Able to view... No, we won't be able to do that. I mean, this might be nice. But I think that we have everything else. Make a sail. Okay, yeah, I think that we're okay. We just eventually need to get this, but So yeah, we'll have to go to the other planet and establish sort of a titanium kind of thing. But the first thing that I want to do is just put together that organic crystal production, which is going to be that first one here. It's going to be water, refined fuel, and plastic. So this is going to be a little bit messy. Water is fine, refined fuel is sort of okay, but it's going to be producing an excess of hydrogen. And then plastic will need some energetic carbon. So if we sort of look at it, we need a source of water, some of this, and then we also need some coal. So there's some coal over here, some crude over here. I'm not going to make that in a massively scaled way. Ooh, this would be a good location because there's coal, crude, and water right here. Yeah, we're not going to make a massively scaled system. We're just going to be trying to produce a little bit of it. Alright. So, what kind of things do we need? We definitely need belts. Got some of those. We need oil extractors. So we have some of those. We need these, so we have that. That's a fine amount of it. We have these, so that's fine. Plenty of smelters. We could maybe do with some more of these, but well, oil refinery, and we need chemical plants. So I'm not going to put a lot of effort into this because this is not going to be a long-term thing that we'll have around. I don't know what they just put in, but I'm sure it was important. Okay, and we need these pumps. And how are we doing for Tesla coils? 22. Okay, I'll take these refineries as well. We have a very good number of solar panels here, so we can't complain about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 500 solar panels here. Maybe we'll just increase it to 15. Alright, let's increase that to 15. Since our production line isn't really doing anything. How's our power? Okay, pretty good. I want to grab some of this. All of it, basically. Don't need, oops. Don't need this. Don't need this. This out of here. Don't need this. This is clogging my inventory as well. And this. Okay. But I think that's all we really need. And then we need to go over to our blue research. Just somewhere over here. We've got these couple of crude oil seeps. And wasn't there coal? Yeah, there's some coal over here. Water over there. So what we'll do, well, so what we need for this is basically some diamonds, right? So we need the coal for that, and we need some energetic graphene for plastic. So what we'll do in this little space here is that we'll pave it over. Because of course we will. Yeah, eventually this whole planet will just be paved over. Okay, leave it at that for now. And we'll put together like one line. Oops. Maybe starting here. Maybe start getting rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think so. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, this consumes 1 per second. And then how does this come about? Okay. So both of these take 2 seconds. So what we can do, something I don't often do, but again, this is just short term. So if we go put this in, we'll need a little bit of a nice angle here. Going to have a hard time with this, aren't we? Ah, there's 7. Okay. So if we put this here, put this sort of here. So this will be producing diamonds. Diamonds of everyone. Well, no, in this particular case, they are for me. Okay. Here we go. We'll shove this into here. This into. That sucks. So you can't put it there, we've got to put it here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then we'll put this through here. And then of course we grab this output line. Okay. So we have the diamonds available now, which is fine. And then the only other thing that we're going to do here is that we're going to get another one of these kind of lines. And in this case, this is going to be the output. Weird. Ah. Yeah. Okay. And then this is going to be the input. Core energy will deplete. It's okay. We've got some magic energetic graphene available. Okay, we'll connect that through there. Okay, so now we have the, well, almost. So now we have the coal-based materials taken care of, right? So this is already ready for structure matrix production. Okay. The next step I'm just trying to see. Okay, that's where one of those steps is. This is one of the really wide paths. I think this is the equator, this line here. Okay, so we'll only use these two crude oil seeps. And in this case we will use long-term, storage. Okay. We only have 211,000 soil piles, so I need to be careful. So if we look at this side of it, right, this needs one plastic and then two plastics, so sorry, one refined oil and essentially two refined oil, right? And if we look at this, so this only requires one step of refinement, and we have approximately one full belt here of crude oil, which is nice. It's nice. Oops. So what we'll do is we'll just put enough refineries for the enough refineries to absorb all of that. And we'll just store the hydrogen for now. The hydrogen will actually be useful for something else later, so. Actually, refinery, crude oil unit. Is this going to be helpful here? No, it's the wrong way around. But that's okay. We'll just start it from up here. Now what was the maths that we did last time? Don't need this. Oh, get out of here. I don't care. Okay. Steel, oil power, energy matrix. Okay. So one full line is essentially 12 refineries. Okay, and we're not going to do proliferations today. As much fun as it is. Okay, and I kind of want to leave a little bit of space out here for some storage. So I'm just going to start it right here. Actually, let's snip some, because I want to copy it. Okay. So this is going to be the hydrogen out. This is going to be the refined oil out, because we have to process that further. Usually I would do it the other way around, but in this case it's going to be like that. Okay. Hydrogen and this, and you will be doing just this recipe. Okay. Actually, one more. Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then there's just this. we need 12 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Just want to put down this. Okay. Right, so if we look at this, we're gonna put storage. Yeah. Right here. Oh, I didn't know. These sorters. I just want like a sorter here. Nothing fancy. Okay. Nope. Okay. Just have to redo this. Didn't realize that I accidentally copied that part in a incorrect way. Oops. Here we go. No, 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 no. No. Oh, man. Okay. This is why you don't do these things manually. Because you just end up messing them up. Okay. Careful. Careful. Okay. Gotta pay attention here. Okay. Okay. So that's this. So that's all good. Oh, I didn't realize that you didn't get treated to power. Okay. So, if we look at this, right? Oh. Hang on. So this requires 1 oil, and this requires 2 oil. So we should build enough that this takes 2 and this takes 4. And then we absorb all of that oil. Okay. So we need to do plastic first, and this is in a chemical facility. Okay. So for plastic, we just need the energetic graphene inserted. So we're just going to do a little bit join to here, and then we will put in a splitter. Maybe, you know, we don't need like a huge amount of space here. Okay. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this one to get the energetic graphene in. I should have done this the other way around. But anyway. Right. Because we're going to need this below this. right? Together with the organic crystals. Okay. So then we have this part of it, and this part of it. So this is going to be making plastic. Yeah? In 3 seconds. So it takes 3 seconds to make 1 to absorb 2, and we can absorb 4, so we can have 6 chemical facilities here. Right? No, yes. So if we had 3 chemical facilities, it would absorb 2 per second. If we had 6, it would absorb 4 per second. So let's do that. Okay. Start the production line right here. Or here. Well, let's start it in line with that build. Okay, you are going to be making plastic, please. Okay. Then we'll have our output here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that. Well, I didn't draw the output line, but hey. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Really? I'm exactly out of Tesla coils. Well, not anymore. I guess at some point you do end up being exactly out of Tesla coils. Right. Okay. Alright, let's fix this one. This is faster than it feels like. This is faster than it used to be, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Okay. So now we have this, we just need water. Yeah, this one takes 6 seconds. So we essentially need 2 per second of the water. And I also have just slightly forgot. Okay, it takes all 3 of those. Okay. So essentially, you can do a turnaround here. Do this. And then this would be the water input line. Oops. And then you are making this material. Okay. So we can make 12 of these. David, you said we're not gonna do massively scale. Well, this isn't really scaled in a big way. Okay. You haven't seen some of the builds I've done in the past. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we essentially need twice as much space for this. Okay, and I actually would like... Okay, then we can do the water pumps down here. enough. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, look at how nicely I put these belts down. Right. Credit where credit is due, you know. Not gonna be skimping here on credit, especially if it relates to something I've done. Anyway. Okay. Let's clean this, and this. Just the water will probably be needed. Alright. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of what I remember. Okay, and then how fast do these gather? Gathering speed is 55 per minute, so it's a little bit less than one per second. So we need 1, 2, 3 of these. Lack of item. That sucks. Right, we're about to get these organic crystals sorted in less than in a few minutes, which is quite impressive, if I do say so myself. Yet again. Credit where credit is due. We did it pretty quickly here. I thought this was gonna take a while. Alright, here we go. It's all credit to the amazing production line we put together up there. Okay. But we're about to run into a snag. Because the next step is that we need titanium. So, but that's okay. So this should be enough water to feed these. So, titanium crystal, right. So we have, how much of this do we have? We should have 2 per second. So we can create production line of 8 divided by 0.75, which is 11. Okay, so we can put down 11 of, I think that'll be enough, and then this is where we are going to have titanium. Okay. Okay, so then this is the output line where we again turn things around. And this is where the matrix slabs are going to go. Okay. We're making titanium crystal. Okay. And then we need this as an input, this as an input. This needs to come out. And then this as an output. Okay. And what did we say? 11 of these? Yeah. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this time I didn't do as well in terms of the belt placements. That's okay. So we'll get rid of this. Okay. Now we need... Alright, so every second or so. Okay, good. Yeah, this is not going to work because we don't have the titanium. But what we can do now is put one of these in. Oh. Okay, and then so what kind of rates? Or okay, so it's 1 per second. So if we and it's an 8-second turnaround time. So what we can do is we need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 7? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't like 7. Okay, we'll do 4. We'll do 4. That's a lot nicer. What are these drones doing? Ah, I see. So then the next step after this will be figuring out how we get titanium into these boxes. Actually, I want to do one other step, which is producing a new kind of fuel over here. So just using this and maybe this as well. Okay. So this goes in. I don't think we'll need to go anywhere near as far. Okay. Yeah. I'll just stick it in here for now. Then I'll go sort the other things before we sort of do a lot more here. Okay. So that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. And now it's time to put these guys in. Okay, so this is now ready. Ready to go once we put titanium in here. So the other useful thing for titanium is actually I'm gonna mess this around a little bit, but it'll be worth it. So this will do energetic graphene. Energetic graphene. Okay, great. Didn't I set this one to energetic graphene? Okay. Absorb all of this. And then we do this. And we'll also just do that. And I think this will work. I'll just put this like here. And then we'll have an output belt right here. And storage box. So let's see. 1. Okay. 2, 3. And then I want this recipe. Okay. We'll give these power. That's all fine. Okay. Maybe here. Okay. So now, once I put titanium in here, we'll get some of this research going, plus we'll get stuff into this box. Right. So then the next step is that we need to go to this planet here, because it has both silicon and titanium on it. And then we need to put together some smelting on there. So for smelting, I'm gonna just take some of these, some more of those. Not gonna take this. I don't need that. We'll take this. How many boxes do I have? 15. Right, I'm gonna just take a full stack. How many of these do I have? Right, I'll just refresh this stack. Cool. Don't need this. Probably have enough of these, right? Yeah. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need chemistry. Don't need chemistry. Don't need water pumps. Could probably do with some of these. Okay. Don't need this. Don't think I'm gonna need this. I might take some more of these though. I need all of the solar panels I can get. Right. Actually, I do. Okay, I have 87 of those, so that's all good. We'll take some more Tesla towers though. Okay. So we'll take those. Then I have 2 slots. Okay, that needs to be power. I'm gonna take this energetic graphene with me. Right here. Okay. So what can I give up a little bit of? Okay, we don't need these. Don't need this. We don't need this. I'm not gonna need this. Don't need these water pumps. Don't need these. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Okay. Alright. Well, so we'll take a bunch of power with us, and I think we're good to go. So let's make our way to Alsham 1. And one of the things that's probably good to do, stream 3 before liftoff. Okay. Just in case something goes wrong. Just give me full charge, please. Okay, good. So now we are going to need to be very careful here. Okay. It's gonna take a minute. I shouldn't spend all of my power here because it's... Maybe I should have brought a little bit more of this material, but whatever. In case something goes wrong and I need to maneuver, you know, it's important to actually have access to a little bit of power. But yeah, for a little bit here, we're going to be manually having to go back and forth, but it's going to get a lot easier. Yeah, see these maneuvers, if I didn't have power, it would be pretty bad. But we're about to touchdown. Could have put together geothermal power, but slightly unnecessary. Okay. So these are the poles. How does this planet work? Ah, I see. Okay. So we've actually, if I look at the, yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is the equator. Yeah. So what we'll do, solar panels, we have 750 of them. So I want to draw like I think like this. I don't think I'm gonna do this all the way around, but so what we'll do is hit use now and just maybe the first thing to do is just to bury whatever is in the way around here. Yeah, thank you. Because we... just to make sure that, you know, it's all good. Alright, let's walk. Okay. So... so whenever we encounter another issue in terms of something being in the way, like that, we'll just manually walk. This is going to be our primary source of power for now, here. And the reason to do it around the equator is because of the availability of space. Alright, whilst I pave this over, I'm going to charge myself up here. We have 40 megawatts, which is okay. Let's walk a little bit more here. Pave this part over. Okay. So let's... We forgot to delete something. Forgot to delete this tower. Right, let's maybe finish charging here. Okay. Okay, good, thank you. And then we can go for maybe this many? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, this is where we collide with an object. So let's walk this a little bit around here, and I'll stand like here, and I'll grab, I don't know, like this many of them. Without blueprints, this would be a nightmare. I tell you, a nightmare. Okay. This would take us like half an hour, but here it's just like a cakewalk around the planet. I did this once on our home planet a long time ago and put down all of these solar panels by hand. It takes a while. Takes a long while. Alright, we've only got 2,000 of the foundations left and 80,000 of the soil pile. Okay, let's get rid of these. Get rid of these. Get rid of these a little bit. Now, we're gonna skip this. I'm not using all of the soil pile that I have left to fill that in. Oh my god. Look at that. Okay. I'm gonna guess it's like this many. Just need those. Okay, there's some of that reserve that we need. The other thing that I just need to make sure of is that when we have an interruption, is that we make a link. Actually, I'm gonna do this differently. I want to make greater use of these things. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we can't put anything here, so let's put... So we can take this. That should... What needs foundation support? Probably the one in the corner. Probably this. As well. Okay. So this has 1, 2, 3 more. You know what? I will pave this bit over. And this bit. It's not too bad. Nah, I'm out of soil pile. So the game has other ideas. Yeah, now I have a lack of item. Alright. It's okay. Here we go. Let's put this in. A little bit less. Let's see. Can we get this? Yes. And then can I get this? Come on. I want it like right there. Okay. Fine then. We'll just have it there. And then it'll go to here. And then we just have to see where we still have... Okay. So that's those solar panels. So now we have... Well, I don't think this is connected through yet, so let's connect these through. Then we'll see like how much power this actually gets us. I'm gonna guess it's like 100 to 150. $76, $80, $146. Okay. Is that everything? Oh, we've got a small section over there. Alright, let's go fix that up. Oh, I'm about to unglamorously fall. Okay. You know, I should just leave these things in place. Because they charge you so quickly. And if we're near it, we just have to walk over to it, you know? Kind of sad about this. That's okay. We'll have to get some more soil pile and... does this charge me when I'm up here? No. Finish these. It'd be a shame if like some part of this wasn't connected. Okay. Generation capacity is 129. Right. So what we need is... Okay, that's a possible location. Alright, this is the confirmed location. So what we'll do is we'll just draw a little bit of power up here, and we'll put down some titanium smelting, put it into boxes, and then whilst we wait, we'll also put some silicon together. It'll be really handy. Okay, where is it? Titanium, titanium, silicon, okay. So, let's see. Does this go all the way to the top? I think so. Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we'll do one here. Okay, I think this is all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, really? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh. So it's actually more than you think. It's 16. Anyway. So, lovely titanium, infinite. Okay. How does titanium smelting work? 2 per second. Alright. So, how many do we want to aim to get here? Kind of want to sort of eke it into here. Come on. Okay. Okay, that's not very good. Let's try from over here. Okay, we can live with 7. 8 is definitely really good. Okay, I guess we'll have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need to get one more in, I think. Then we'll leave it. Maybe if I jam it into here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's get these things moving. That wasn't quite covered. Okay, and so that's one of the lines. This is the other one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right. Let's do it on here. So really, okay, well. They are big. No! If you didn't want it, why did you press the button? Well, sometimes we press the wrong buttons and then we feel bad. Okay. So if we look at this smelting kind of arrangement, probably from here really. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good. And then we'll put something here, here, and here. And then you can make, oops, titanium. This is not going to be a permanent arrangement. We can share this output line. So, cool. So then the next one, oh man, come on, don't give me that. Don't give me that. Cool, thank you. And there we go, get this into here. bridge. I need a lot of that. Okay, that's all working. Excellent. Here we go. Peak. How much is in here? Some. I'm pretty sure that I want to do something like this again. And we'll trim this. Hang on, did I get this recipe right? Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. Ah, yeah, of course this is going to be a full belt because we have using 2 to feed. Good. What rates? 364. 100. It's just inconvenient to figure it out better. So we can just put in like 2 more over here. You know, 1, 2. Don't have to walk over there. No need for that. And then we can be sure that this will be fed properly. Okay, how are we doing for power? Doing pretty good. So now we have a decent smelting column going here. But you know what? It's not quite decent enough. So let's just do 1 more. They're so quick. So easy to put together. Quick and easy. And we just have this convenient titanium up here as well. So let's tap this. Okay. Two, 3. Well, I think down here will be easier. Okay. Get that one there and that one there. I used to put these behind, but it's a lot easier to put them like into the veins. Right, let's get these going, and then we just have another output line at the back. And you know, we could put down 1 more of these, but I don't think that that's really going to be necessary. If I can get back with like a full inventory, if I can go back and forth a couple of times with a full inventory, that's going to be perfectly decent. Okay, then we just draw this along the back. Then we give like a Tesla tower right here. Yep. So that's almost, you know, a full inventory already. Alright. Is there Because one of the other things that's worthwhile to do... Well, there's a nice stone and iron vein over here, but I didn't bring any assemblers, so I was thinking that we probably want, you know, foundation production up here. But yeah, I didn't bring any assemblers, so we'll have to do that next time we get a chance to be up here. What would we actually do with the silicon, though? Let's think about it. What do we need for those motors? What are these? This kind of stuff, well, we will have to do some of it, because we will need this. Oh, yeah. Okay, we should do this silicon. And the aim here is going to be... try to get enough for 3 smelter lines. Okay, we succeeded in that objective. Okay, and then we can put this one here. Can we do it here? Yeah, we'll just... You know, the solar panels go here to indicate that this is a area, a no build sort of area. So how about we just draw it like on this side then, like up here. What's the recipe on here? It's a 2-for-1, so very similar to this other thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, that's an output. Good. And you are going to be making this. Well, is this another input? Okay. Input, output, output, input. Good. Then I just want a third one, but what we'll do... Well, I'm just going to copy all of this. And I know that I can't connect all of it in, but so I'll just do that top line, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in 1 moment. Okay, let's keep going. So we've done everything that we need to here. Although I am quite... So where was the nice location? Over here. So what we can do is we can actually like start with putting down the at least the smelting part of it. Where is it? All right, let's go for a quick recharge and then I'll check. Over here. Hey, Omniconda. Yo, welcome to do that. I like it when people lurk and play at the same time. Very cool. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll go to here. Okay. So, how many... I think I want enough for 6 per second. So that we need... let's see. What rates do these guys have these days? No. Not enough. Two, 3, 4, 5, and let's try and find a location with 6. It's going to be hard. Okay, good. We found it. Right. Let's do the stone up here. Ooh, it's not a lot of stone. Alright, let's see how many stone lanes we can actually get. Because that kind of limits the number of 2, 3, 4. Ooh, come on. 5 and 1 more. Okay, good. Okay, so we'll have that there. Hook that into there. Oh, cool. So, how does the stone go? It's a 1-for-1. Okay. Production, right. So if we could probably start here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, good. And then we're going to do the output in this direction in this case, because we're building something very specific here. Okay, and then, oops, we should finish it first. So that's the stone input, smelted stone output, and this. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we need 3 of these. Oh, I don't have enough smelters anyway. Okay, so next time that we come up here, we need to bring more smelters and some manufactories. A lot more smelters, because we also have to turn this into steel. Okay, we'll finish building this, and then I'm gonna go over, grab all the hydrogen. Sorry, all the titanium. I'll go back via our little charging port. Actually, we should put a charging port, like, wherever we have the, well, we should put one right here as well. Alright, let's put one, like, here. Needs foundation support. Well, that sucks. Alright. Okay, good. And then I'm gonna put down another charging port for wherever we are smelting the titanium. How is the power these days? 150. That's pretty good. Happy with that. Okay. I don't need this. This should be full, yeah. Are you using the thermal generators? If so, are they good? On this planet, no. It's the reason that I'm not, though, is I have a video on my YouTube channel where I explain how to use them. But the problem here is that we don't have those motors, right? They're pretty advanced material. The photon combiners are pretty advanced as well. So we just aren't building these yet, which is the reason why we don't use them. But yeah, I really want to get through the I want to get to the point where we have interplanetary transportation figured out, and then I'm happy to put together all of those production lines. It's just that whilst we don't have it, it's very cumbersome to put together like the production for them, because we're gonna have to tear it all up for when we can go interstellar and use the interplanetary transportation for everything, right? So that's why I'm prioritizing certain things right now, but we'll get to the other thing. The other thing that I'm gonna do here is actually home and yeah, home planet, and what we're gonna call this here is the Dyson Sphere stuff. Okay. But okay, let's say that we start to build it. I think it is pretty good. This is going to be smelting. I should call this base. No, this is going to be called research. Okay. Dyson Sphere. So let's say that we do have access to it. Would I use it? Yes. And I have I've tried using it in another sort of save game that I have where I'm pretty advanced in terms of the game. So the geothermal power is good because it produces a lot of power. So you can basically put together mining outposts pretty easily with the geothermal power plant once you actually have a decent number of them being built. So yeah, I think they're good. You just have to get to the point where you have access to them. Okay, we we're going to need a charging location. So we are kind of low on juice. Now look at this, we can just extend this. I want to have these all over the place, so it's not a chore. These are wrong. I don't have to put it down all over the place, but like if I'm low on power, I can just walk over and grab some. Alright, let's go. It's gonna be annoying. And we can dump the titanium in here. And I'm gonna go back and forth a couple of times. Let this production line build. And we'll go collect things here. Oops. Very loud. Probably have enough belts. Actually, now that we are producing these, I should actually get going on the research. What am I gonna do with that? I get it in like here. Okay, need 2 more steps up. I'm gonna see how much I can get away with not extending this belt. Like, see how long it takes for us to run into problems. And if we do end up having problems, of course I'm gonna, you know, respond to those problems. But alright, let's get rid of these in the first instance. I don't have to do anything fancy here anyway. Oops. It's not gonna be an awful lot of these, so... okay, let's upgrade. Game says no. Get rid of this. Okay, and then we can get going on some of this research. I don't want to do too much of it because it's going to consume titanium. Okay. The other thing that we now have, which is absolutely lovely, is this stuff. And I'm only really going to need... Actually, I'm going to let this fill up. Oops. Yeah, you can see we're already out of well, not yet. Still got some, but not a lot. So now you can see that we have a lot more energy available to us, which is great. Now let's walk this line and see what we need. So I just need a few more smelting columns up there. So let's grab that, and I think I'm okay on the rest of the stuff. Then I should have enough. How am I doing for belts and sorters? That's all good. This is all fine. Okay. I need to have like a minimal inventory. The other thing that I'm going to do is just grab more of the solar panels, but then leave them on that planet, you know, in case we need more things up there. This is very annoying. But you can see that our silicon here is not doing great. That's because we're not getting an awful lot of it. Okay. Oops. Okay, good. Let's go back to Dyson Sphere. I haven't been using this kind of a thing anywhere near enough. The naming of planets. Alright. Let's go a little bit faster. In this case, Dyson Sphere is a little bit further away than it was before. I also need to reserve some of the titanium for the production of the other things. So once I have them unlocked, we will need to put down the reinforced titanium or the titanium alloy, for which we need sulfuric acid, which is also not that fun to do. Oh, we're stuck on the... Oh no, we're not. Oh, don't miss. Okay. So I'm gonna have a bit of a chest here. Okay, so now we have the high strength alloy. So let's finish this. The only other thing that I do actually want to do is get some more of the upgrades done. Right, in this case we're using this sort of technique, so let's follow the pattern. And this can go to here. So we have 3 lines of this. Okay. Then the other thing, the next line here. Okay, we have to figure that out. But we need, I think it's, let's see. 1 second, so we need, technically we need 2, but we need 3 because of the 0.75. Okay, so if we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this needs to be turned around, and then it serves these last 3. And you are going to be making this. Insert that, right. You need to serve these 3. Okay, and then you need to go for these 3. Okay, good. So we can hook up all of this. And then we need power. Good. And then on the other side of this we need steel, because this needs steel. And in the case of steel, the way that works, the way steel works is that it goes from 3 to 1, and it takes, what does it say? 3 seconds. So in that case, we're just going to draw like a long line of it. Okay, so this would be the input side, right? Then we can do the well, this would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm going to do this in a different way. Because essentially it's going to need to be a continuation. Then we draw this as the output. Okay, and then this is that kind of smelting, where we have this as the input and then this is the output. Okay, and then we need 3 of these. Alright, this is coming together. Okay, this goes to the second line, and then that one actually goes to there. Oops. Right. What is it actually burning? Okay. We can delete this stuff now. Okay. And then what happens is that on this line here, we need how many? So we need to absorb, this absorbs 1 per second, so it's again going to be like the, well, it's gonna be a different pattern. Do this. So, and you are not going to be making that, you're going to be making steel. Input, output. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Oh, but you don't have an output line. That sucks. That really sucks. But we can... Oh, man. Alright, that's fine. Just save this. Save, and we're going to call it, I don't know, temp iron ore. We'll call this iron ore. Wow, I should actually call it iron ingot. So that's the output ingot. Right, let's save that. Blueprint, tab, iron ingot, good. Now we can get rid of all of it. Thank you, drones, for putting it in, but ultimately it wasn't necessary. Well, it is necessary, but not at that particular location. Okay, and that's the... Actually prefer this to be done in a different way then. This is the output, and then this is the input steel. So output, input. Okay. Temp, iron ingot. We can put this back. Okay. Don't need that. Okay, good. So that's back. Excellent. That's what we need to see. And this is again going to be the output. Okay. This is wrong. This is input, output. You are going to be making steel, please. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boy. Okay. So now we need to take this, put it to here. Come on. But it collides, David, it collides. It's the same material. Anyway, so that's there. I'm stuck. Okay, we'll draw this into there. This can go into here, and this can go into there. Cool. And then we have our foundations. Okay. Go, and we're collecting foundations. Nice. Is it all working? Yes. Well, that one isn't. Those aren't. What's up? Hey, come on. Start working. Oh, I guess the output is full. So, it'll be this. Did riddle it to me, and I was the cause of all the problems. I put the wrong material in. Alright. I can live with that. Okay, now we don't need to bring foundations to here because the planet has its own foundations. And it's going to be producing them at 6 per second. And it's going to have a massive store of them, but we're going to need all of that to be able to, you know, essentially have this whole planet be covered in foundations, which is going to be the aim. Okay. Okay, good. Although, that's fine. I don't really need that right now. We need this. So then the next step. Okay, so that's a good amount of that stuff. So let's go back to our home planet. I'm gonna be the interplanetary transportation for now. Right, we'll leave a little bit of it left. And then we need to look at the next thing that we need to actually produce, which is going to be the alloy. Probably, well, we'll take a look at it. Maybe we. I'm somewhat tempted to start with the planetary transportation, but it's such a waste of time. And you have to replace all of them all over the place. Okay, look at that. We charge pretty quick now from the hydrogen fuel cells. Okay, where are we at? Right, we're over here. All the hydrogen is used up. That's okay. Let's see how the titanium is going. Well, we've got some of this. Trim this, but not right now. Okay, let's just stop this. So I want us to keep producing these things for now. Right, let's see. So these guys require these guys. Oh man, those, this is difficult. This is so difficult. This requires sulfuric acid and energetic graphene. And sulfuric acid is a big mess. Well, I don't think that we're going to get away without sulfuric acid. No, for sure we're not going to. We have to make it. Okay. Okay, so what do we need for it? What do these need? It's just so much stuff. So much stuff. And those strange matter, or whatever it's called, particle containers, you're gonna need a lot of those. We have plenty of this. And sulfuric acid isn't going to go away as a problem for quite a while. Right, so I think we just have to bite the bullet here and start making it. Okay. So sulfuric acid requires oil as well. And then of course we have the age-old hydrogen problem. Now, what's stopping us? Because we are not necessarily doing anything with this oil right now. So what we could do is just repurpose this oil. I don't know. Let's see if there's another likely location. Okay, there's some crude oil over here. Well, let's... Ooh, there's stone here. There is iron ore as well. But it's already being used for something else. Okay, so let's see. Over here, well, there's the stone. There's iron ore here. Right. This would be so convenient, but we're using it for this. And there's no other iron ore anywhere near this. I mean, there's this one. But this also needs to go into there. These are the magnets. But we actually... So we need copper as well. This is such a perfect location. Because it's got the crude oil, it's got the stone, it's got the copper, it's got the iron ore. Maybe what we do is we just tap into these lines and hope that we don't need it at the same time. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think all the materials that we need are like right here. So there's water and everything else for this. And then, you know, we need steel, so that's why we need this iron ore. Right? And then, well, we also need the iron ore because of the plates. And the processors probably need it as well. But this is where the planetary transportation... Okay, so let's think about this again. Do we incorporate it into here? Like, what kind of materials are we missing? We're missing sulfuric acid. So... But there's a crude oil seep and some stone over here. So what we could do is we could get this, you know, we could delete all of this wind power, for example, and then make a little bit of sulfuric acid, merge it in, have a titanium chest. Yeah, I think that's going to be the easiest way to do this. And we're not gonna need like a massive scale on that, so, alright. We're going to do just that. Okay. So we only really need one. One of these. Let's pick one. The other thing that I should do is put down a chest here. What is this? Stone? Okay. I don't think that we need this stone anymore. Stone brick. So I'm gonna put like some of this titanium in here. Not all of it, but some of it. Okay, then we can get this onto here, right. And then, like over here, we just need to add in sulfuric acid. And then we can already produce that stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be a good plan. Okay. Let's get rid of all of these. But David, you're gonna cause power problems. Well, we'll just have to live with those. We don't really need the... I don't think that we actually have power problems, no, because we're not actually doing any research, and we're not going to be doing any research for a while. Okay, so we need this. And actually the hydrogen is going to be pretty nice down here as well, because then we can use the titanium to also make the energy stuff. Okay. I do need some support, some foundations here, so I just need to put a few refineries down. Okay, let's get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Cool. And then, I don't know, we'll probably use this water there or something. So let's put this down. Okay, where are my refineries? I don't even know how many I'm going to do in terms of the refineries. That's an oil extractor. Maybe 10 is probably too much. Might do 5 or something. Not a lot. Not a lot for sure. And we are going to do this in a different way. So this is going to be the refined oil, and this is going to be the hydrogen. Refined oil and that, because you are going to be using just this recipe. Why are you not producing like in the middle of all of the wind power in the world and somehow not getting power? I didn't want that one. Okay, have that one. Good. Right. This makes 3. I don't know. I don't think that we really want a lot here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, it's gonna be 10. Actually, 10 is pointless. I'll do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think that's because this goes. It consumes 2 every 4 seconds, so 1 every 2 seconds. And we have about 3 coming out, so we can do 6. Let's do 6. All right. Every second one is what I wanted to do here. Okay, good. This went terribly. Oh, man. What happened? I was sure that I picked hydrogen on that side, but hey, when was me being sure worth very much? All right, here we go. Let's get rid of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here we go. This one. Oh, I think it's because I switched the recipe and then it causes problems. I see. Okay, I should remember that. Right. Maybe we'll use this for the hydrogen. Then we can put a little bit of that production in there. But the reason that I came over here was because I wanted storage containers. Where art thou? Over here. Give me. I want it. Okay. Yeah, I'll take those 50. Then we can delete this. Delete this. I'm not gonna need 50, but you know, why not? It'll just... Oh, we already had plenty. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. I just don't want it to stop. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll need those motors again. Stay up and then go into there. Good. And I don't think we need this belt to stay here for long. So I just want... You will make this. Yeah, I just want 2 of these. So we can. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's switch this. Cool, that's gone. So then, okay. Just give it a bit of juice here. Okay, and you can have 4, maybe 5. Don't need a lot of it. And then the other thing is that we should turn off that production over on this side and just take everything out of there and stick it into there. Okay, and then we also need chemical plants. Ooh, yeah. So let's turn this off. Okay. Lots of hydrogen fuel rod, probably too much, really. These are quite handy to use in okay, then I just want maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. Don't need this, don't need this. Okay, good. So we have this, we have some use for this. Now, chemical facilities, please. Please and thank you. Well, once I find them anyway. Did I fly past them? Should be around here, yep. Alright, let's grab these. Okay, so we need this stuff plus some water pumps. So I think this is going to be producing 3 refined oil per second. So at least we only need 2 per second. So we need 3 of these water pumps. Let's take 3 of them. They're pretty expensive to make. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good. So switch these into there. I can't actually remember whether we connected the other couple of water pumps down there. No idea. Okay. And then we'll grab this. That's probably enough. Let's draw something like this. Okay. Foundations. So, how many chemical facilities do we want? Six go to 4 in 6 seconds. We only have 3 of the refined oil. So if we build 1, if we put down 6, it consumes 1 per second. So we can put down, we can actually put down a lot. I want stone on the bottom so that I can put sulfuric acid on the top. Here we go. Really? Can we put down a lot? Yeah, so 6 produce 1%, so we can actually put 18 down if we want. I don't know, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot already. So here we would be getting a little bit more than 1 per second. But you need a lot of this stuff. Maybe we'll do 2 per second? I don't know. So then actually, let's do the belts, or the stone like this. Okay, we'll just do these 6 for now, and then we'll do the rest over there. Sulfuric acid, and then we'll see how we go here. Okay. Okay. Do we need those? I don't think that we need that anymore. There's not a lot of silicon arriving here. We might need to put down a chest with it. Yeah, I don't think that we need these anymore. plasma exciter. So we can get the sulfuric acid in there. Okay. So that means that we can now produce the titanium alloy. I don't think that we need that really. The hydrogen. So tell you what, let's trim this away then. And this is going to be where the titanium alloy goes. Okay. So what kind of rates do you get up to? Hello? Hello? This might be bad. This is where we produce. Oh, is it? Oh, it's in the smelter. Okay. Right. 12 seconds. Right, we need a few of these. So this goes in here. This goes out. So 5 per minute. If we tried to produce 1 per second here, we would need 6 of these. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna just check what I want to get to. Sulfuric acid we're producing at a rate of 1 per second. So let's try and do the titanium alloy, wherever it is. Where are you? There you are. At 1%. So I think we need 3. Yeah. But it consumes 8. So if we go 3 times 8, 8, 16, 24. Okay. Hang on. The maths is hard here. I think we should be okay with, like, I don't know, 3, 1, 2, 3. This should be fine. I know that we need a lot of this stuff. So this produces 5 per minute, right? And it needs twice as much sulfuric acid, so that basically means that we need another series of these guys here, another 6. Oh, this is nowhere near enough stone. 10 per minute sulfuric acid is being produced in each one. And it needs twice as much stone. So we basically need a full belt of stone here. And then that. Then we need another one here. those, so we'll get this to here. And then it's basically the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll put that in, but I know that I have to do it again once we have those belts in. So that should be enough. Actually, that looks like a lot more sulfuric acid than I thought we'd be making. Anyway. Probably getting these rates wrong quite badly here. Then I just need this guy. Okay, good. Another Tesla tower right there. Okay, I think this should be okay. So now we have the titanium alloy here. So, what's next? But I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll be back. One moment. Okay, so what's next? So we have this available. What is this made of? Okay, that's pretty easy. Now, one thing that was on my mind is, let's check how much copper is actually getting stuck onto this line. Because we're gonna need some more of it. So let's just connect this in. You might go, well, there's not much space here. And I go, yes, I know. But you know what? I see an opportunity. Let's see, did I get this right? No. One, two, three. And copper. And give him some power. Okay, cool. So that helps with that. We do something similar over here, but we'll see. So that copper line is now full. So we're gonna make the drive, the engines, I should say. Why are you not working? Oh. So the fact that all of this oil is being used here means that we didn't really need those other ones, so not terribly worried about it. Okay, so these engines, copper and steel. I don't know how much steel we're actually getting. Let's see. Where is the steel production? It's later than that. Here's the steel line. We have some more iron here. I know that we will need a lot of this steel down there. So let's just okay, and this, gonna do our age-old trick of foundations a little bit. We need more belts. Okay, here we go. We have belts. Oops. Okay. Really want to get to the interplanetary transportation today. But we'll see how we go. Okay. So, oops, we'll go to here, get this into there. Oh, I think I need more smelters too. Oh, I should look at some upgrades here that I care about. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. And we can also do this one. I don't know if we have enough. But did I grab these? Yep. Okay, good. If I get at least some of these, I'll be pleased. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and in and out, and 9 ingots. Cool. Guy, stick it right there. Stuck. Alright, here we go. And then this can actually be trimmed back a little bit. And then we can merge the steel in somewhere. Well, we'll just draw a second steel line out here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, let's grab this. Oh, nice. I wonder how much more of this we'll get. I don't think a lot. Okay, let's put that one there. And we can get that one there. Okay, good. So, this is essentially a steel refresher line. Right, I think we should be okay with steel now. Right, little drones, get on with it. So let's use this opportunity here to merge the steel. Okay, and then these will just need to go up. Okay. And then back down. Okay. Actually. I don't know if we need that titanium anymore, actually. So the things that we care about here. So this, but these thrusters. No, these thrusters just need these electromagnetic turbine. We're gonna need a lot of these though. We already have this, we just need this for this. Then that vessel just needs some processors, which is fine. And then this, oh, this does need titanium. Okay, so the titanium will have to keep coming. But definitely not the sulfuric acid. Okay, we need to actually draw this further. Because we actually want to put in some production lines here. Okay. So, the next step, which we'll do here, is that this needs to produce these things, which needs this, oops, and this, and then we need this, that produces these guys. Processors, huh? So that means that you probably need this here. Too far. I think this is a silicon line, so we can switch this back. One in here so that it keeps showing up. Okay. So what I can do is just make the processors here specifically for this. Or I can... What is this? Titanium. Silicon. I think I will have to do that. So these need iron plates. Did I stop drawing them? Yeah, I stopped that right here. Right, these are... No, this is stone. Where did I stop the iron plates then? Oh, all the way back here. So, question... Oh. There's some iron over here. Almost out of space. Right, so... That is actually needed right here. It's going to be hard to extract this out. But actually, we can do it. We can do this. Okay. Okay, so there are the iron ingots. It's kind of inconvenient that this like demands these random materials again. Okay. Oops, nope, didn't do that. All right. And then the question becomes, which material do we switch out for it? Well, what we can actually do is switch this into here, because we're not going to need this for a while. Oh, but the problem with the drones now is that I don't have a way of actually outputting them into a box. Solve that problem, which basically means that we need to put together processors. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to assume well, so this is going to be different. I'm going to put processors right here. So instead of this doing this, we're going to make this do this. I know this is not going to work, so we need to go grab oh, I need this material. Okay. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to end that there. complicated. So that line ends there, so that's fine. So yeah, and this is going to be producing this and outputting to here. Yeah, outputting to there. So we need this as an input and this as an input. How come that? And then this and this. And oops, I should do the output here. Okay. So I think that we just need to do it one more time here. It's becoming complicated. This is why, like, doing this a lot is a bad idea. Now, actually, what I'm going to do is dump all of this that I have left in here. And then delete this, all of this. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. I'll keep this in my inventory. Okay, with the rest we're going to go grab a bunch of silicon from Dyson Sphere. Okay, should be okay. Alright, let's quickly go grab that. Alright, they're stuck. My research is stuck, so too bad. Once we have the titanium figured out, it's going to be a much easier situation. And the silicon. When the silicon arrives on our home planet, it's going to be a brilliant day. But we're not quite there yet. Okay. Where is my silicon? Okay, over there. Alright, let's dive into here, get charged up. And then we'll grab our silicon and we'll be gone again. This is why we need this to be done by logistics vessels rather than me, because I don't really like doing this. Of course. That's the whole point. Alright. Alright, here we go. That's why we desperately need the transportation and why we are focusing on it as a first order of business. And we should be good once we have the titanium and the silicon on our home planet. The next priority needs to be the Dyson Sphere, because we're going to start running into power problems next, because we are about to scale the production lines to a ridiculous level, which we should actually do on the smelting planet. So that'll be the sort of next step. Right, come on, get on with it. Now, where is it? Right here. So that means that this should start to produce processors. Okay, good. Processors are really important, and there was some. Oh, why is this silicon here? Okay, maybe I just didn't delete it. Okay, so we were making these drones, right? Which require thrusters, but I think we're all good to go now. So this was going to make the thrusters. These thrusters, which require steel. So I'll have to get rid of these and hope that we don't need the circuit boards again. Probably will. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it to here, lift it over and then down. Okay, so these guys need steel and copper. And then making these drones. And what else? Didn't we? Isn't this supposed to be the iron? We just didn't quite. Oh, hang on. Didn't finish the job properly. Okay. Okay, and now we finally get to have. I'm gonna copy that. I'm not gonna copy that. I will copy this. One stack of the, maybe 2 stacks of the drones. It's gonna be all we really need here. And I'm not going to need a lot of them here. Well, so just do 1 stack then. And I'm also going to be really careful about consuming these materials too fast. Like, even if there's just 1 stack in there, I can live with that. Okay. So if we have these already, we just need these thrusters, for which we need this, for which we need this, and oh man, we need that again. Okay. So we need to actually draw this out. Actually, where are we making? Okay. That's where we decided to stop it. Okay. So what we can do here. Lift this to here and then draw it over. We are pushing the limits of what is reasonably possible here. Now I will switch those motors with the better motors now. So these turbines, where are they? Okay, that's easy enough. It's gonna be hard to maintain the production rates on these, but so you can see, like, this has already got 17 in it, so we don't really have to worry about it. Okay. I'm going to assume that I don't need the copper anymore for now. But leave this a little bit of space. So. And then let's assume that we don't need the iron here anymore. And I'm also... Now, I thought about the titanium already. The problem that we have here is that... actually, easy fix. We... this can go... we will need the silicon. No. Okay. I don't think that we need the silicon again. So let's go with that assumption for now. Right? And then these guys just need the output, and then this thing is not going to be needed anymore. So let's put in 1, 2, 3. Okay. Input, output, input. Okay. Going to need these turbines a lot. Oops. Okay, good. So that's the turbines. Alright, let's keep this going. Oh, that can stop. This needs to keep going. And then we probably need to switch in this here. I'm going to guess. Okay. And again, I'm only going to make one of these. Okay. This is going to be these thrusters. Ha. Okay, it's all coming together. It's coming together. And these turbines. Oops. We need something here and here. Okay. And very similar to this. Okay. These logistics vessels, and even if we get like one of those, it's like perfect. No, what do you need? Okay, processors. Okay, we've got processors here, and you need this again. Okay, perfect. Okay, next. So we have these two now, which is the first key step, and then we need to produce this. So we have everything except that's this stuff. Oh, so we need that carbon stuff. Ah, okay, but that's fine. We can draw some of that down here on the back of this, and then we just need some coal. which we can sort of take from here, or now we'll take it from here. We're intersecting with this. Alright. I really don't need, like, oops, I actually want that coal. So we'll put down I shouldn't spend too much of that. So from memory it's, well, I don't have to go from memory. It's 3 of those. Okay, good. Hang on. Check again. Energetic graphene. So all I want here really is, like, that's really enough. Don't really need to do any more than that. That needs to go in there, and then this is the output. Don't need this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Just need this. All of this is going to need to be cleaned up, like after we're fully doing the, you know, planetary transportation. But, you know, that's fine. Okay. So now we have this. We need to get it over here. Okay, let's get these drones to put this stuff in. We're so close, I can feel it. Okay, and how does this end up getting produced? Chemical, okay. So let's make this the input, and then okay, chemistry. It's the output, and you will be making this. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do 6. I don't know if that's too much or too little, but it's the amount that we're doing. Okay. Okay, so we have that energetic graphene. No, the graphene, I should say. Which we can then take from here. And I know that we will need the strange matter for a number of things, or the particle container for a number of things, so... okay, 20, perfect. 69. That's still building. Alright, so let's take a quick look at it again. So we can do the particle colliders on this side actually. Oh no, we can't because the copper. Is there any copper nearby? No. Alright. So we'll have to get this copper that we thought that we were done with, which we weren't. But we should be done with this now. So let's get this to here. What did we need for the particle containers? Okay, those turbines, copper and graphene. So what did we need the titanium for? Oh, we need it in here. But this doesn't need this for a minute, so we will switch this out. Okay. Cool. I need this. Now the question is though, what do we do about the output? Because we need it for multiple things. This is steel, right? Ah, this still needs steel. Do we need oh yeah, that still needs titanium. So essentially we need to move this. Okay. A lot of processes. Okay. So this is going to be the strange, the particle collider output. So let's put it here. Okay. We need this, this, and this can be the output. We actually have been getting kind of lucky so far that, you know, we've had a diverse probably this much, because it needs a lot and they are pretty slow. But the processors are going to be a problem. Although not for that long. It should be okay. Do we need processors for this? Yes, and not for that. Okay. So we're not actually going to store any of the planetary transportation. We're just going to use them to make the interplanetary ones. And I'm only going to have one production line. Okay. This graphene, not needed. Come on. Get this graphene out of here. So. Right, hello. Probably a little bit further down just to give us a little bit of space. Okay, this guy. So I know we need this. And then this turbine can exit stage right for now. That this will just need to keep going because we'll need it again. Okay. guy. So you have strange matter, and then you need processor. Then you need the titanium. What else? And you need steel. Okay. Don't have any processor, but actually, this can be done via a chest. And then I know that we need this switched. Okay. Okay, I think this last one here should actually be a pretty straightforward one. Yeah. Isn't that funny? This production line makes itself redundant. Yeah, we'll manually put in a couple of those. So 1 and 1. And then this needs... I never knew it would need this and this. Then it outputs into there. Good. And it gets its material from in here. Outputs to there. This is just missing processors. Strange matter is missing turbines. Which isn't producing because there are no motors. We really can stop this now. $116. Is there like a way to turn this thing off? I don't think so. Anyway, I think it should be okay. Let's take some of these processors down. And we'll just hand them in here. But it needs a lot of processors. It needs like 40 of them. But, you know, this, in the end, it just needs to produce 1. It just needs to produce 1, so we can actually make that happen. Oh, the strange matter needs to keep being made. We can see if we can't boost the motors. These are the motors, right? Yeah. I mean, they are arriving, and then every now and then it's making one of the new motors. So that's one of the challenges. So let's see the motors. It's so tightly packed here. And if we do any more, then we're going to run out of this anyway. So the only thing that we could do is if we have any location nearby that has iron ore and copper, we could make more of them, but I don't think it's really necessary. Okay, we're out of this, so let me put that in. This has already produced more than enough of these. Just need 1. Alright, what we'll do... delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. All of this stuff. Whatever. So I'm gonna go on a couple of fronts. I'm gonna go grab silicon. I need some extra juice. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Stick that in. So I'm gonna go on 1 time. I really don't need anything here. I'd hate to take those right now, but anyway. So let's go on a silicon run. Oh, actually, do I still have any chests left? Okay, this is the last thing we'll do. I'll just sort of put down. Where are the chests? Should be earlier on. Okay, here we go. So I'll just grab those. Actually, put that back. 6 is probably enough. Maybe I'll take another 4. And then we'll go for 1 run of silicon and 1 run of titanium. And then we have enough materials here. It'll just take it a little bit of time to produce. Okay. No, Dyson Sphere, yes. It's going to be on the other side of the whole thing, of course. Right, let's get it down to... Right. Well, this is how long it's going to take. So yeah, we have put together the production line for essentially that long chain there is going to replace itself now with the planetary transportation stuff. And after that, you know, we're going to be having power problems again. So the next focus needs to be the Dyson swarm. Okay, just need to be careful with the sun's gravity pull. Yeah, we just need the Dyson swarm to start to create, and then we need to get power down. And then it's going to be interplanetary, interstellar transportation that's going to be important. So it's somewhere over here. Okay, 1 line of 1 silicon run. So there we go. Let's charge up over here. Then we'll do another titanium run. Okay. Research. I'm always tempted to press the caps lock button because that's the warp speed, but of course we don't have that unlocked. Flying away from the sun, so it's slowing us down a little bit. Get sucked into the gravity of this. Although not too much anyway. Okay, here we go. So let's dump our silicon. Let's see if we have one available. Okay, good. Oh, 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 no. So what are you still missing? You're still missing a small number of that. This is still missing some particle containers. I think it needs like 40 or something. But the processes should now be producing again. This has almost got a full stack. What are you missing? Processors as well. Okay, but this is almost full. It just needs 2 more. I'm gonna take these processors. Come on. 1 more processor and they're good to go. Let me take this again. Of course, you know, we're not going to be doing this permanently. Okay, so now it's going to be producing 1, and this will just need enough strange particle containers. So anyway, we're gonna go and grab another batch of titanium. So, but hang on, I need a charging location. I think we made one, yeah, right here. And then I'll finish for today when we have that titanium back here. And well, I'll see if we can't get the that one of those transportation hubs produced. I think that would be really good if we get one. Okay, that would be a really good ending. But it's going to be a matter of getting those particle containers done, which we might not. But yeah, probably should have put down a few more processor production lines, but you know, whatever. Whatevs. I think it'll saturate itself pretty quickly, and then we'll have everything that we need to actually do the titanium delivery to our home, to our base, to our research planet. And the other thing that's going to be really important is to get the silicon delivered. So we actually need a minimum of 2. Right. I always seem to land on this side of it. Alright. And cool. Let's step into this. And then we go back, and this should be the last time that we actually have to manually transport something between planets. Alright. Might also just leave it running for a bit in the background between games, and then, you know, we should have like 10 of those things available, like 10 of the interstellar logistics stations and the planetary logistics. But of course we don't really care about the planetary. It really doesn't matter. The other ones that I do care about though is the orbital collectors, which is how we're going to be producing our deuterium, because we happen to get a deuterium roll on our gas giant. Sometimes you can also get a ice fire roll, which makes things a little bit easier at this stage of the game, but it makes things harder at a later stage of the game. So sort of got its positives and negatives. Okay, where are we going? I think we're going over here. I don't know. Okay, yes. So there's still got plenty of that stuff, and I'll just refill this with titanium. Good. So we should be fine. This should be the last time that we have to do this run. And do we get one? Do we have one? No. But this should have one of them in it, and it just needs some strange matter. Oops. Alright. So we just had to do a little bit of that. And oh, 1.5 per minute. It's gonna actually take a little bit of time to produce one, but hey. Actually, the proliferate would be nice here on some of the materials to get us a little bit of bonus material, unlike the strange matter. Oh, bonus material on these. That would be interesting, but anyway. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. But of course, here you have like a huge number of inputs, so it's going to cost you a huge number of the proliferate. But yeah, as this is just finishing here, we have our interstellar logistics station. This opens up so much the game in such a nice way, and you know, we're going to now have the ability to I'll buy Omniconda. We're now going to have the ability to automate lots of stuff, but yeah, anyway, we're gonna leave it at that. So thank you for watching, and until next time, bye.